Hello everybody and welcome back to another Motovlog. We are in a place called Green Mountain and this is the Overlook. There's nobody around for miles. I drove all the way up here and wanted to see it. I could just barely make out Lake Apopka over there. That big massive body of water goes all the way over that way. And then look at that. You see all the way as far as that way. And Sugarloaf Mountain is back that way. And as you can see, not too many mountains per se, but in Florida, to have big overlooks and hills is pretty neat. But I figured we would start off here, and we're going to go down south into a town called Montverde, I believe is the name of it. So we're going to do that and ride around the other side of the lake, which is really neat. I just figured we would just do this in this, the sweep. And there you have it. Your 1 cent sales tax at work. Green Mountain, scenic overlook and trailhead. Hiking and bicycling in Lake County, Florida. Let's get going. There's our Sportster. Let's go ahead and get on it and get this baby fired up. Hand on the clutch. Key is in. Here, shoot that fuel in there just like that. Side stands up. We're in first gear. And we can fire it up. There we go. Got to push it in a little bit longer than that, Jeff. That would probably be for the best. All right. It's hot to be out here in all this gear and go going down a trail and stuff, but that's all right. I wanted to show it to you guys. I think it's pretty cool. Pretty neat little area here. Now we have these speed bumps here. I actually felt like a dragonfly on the way up here. And it was a mess. It felt like somebody threw a rock at my chest. That's what it felt like to me. Over this bump. This is a really dangerous turn right here. Getting into this place. You can see cars come from that way, but look, you're basically on a blind hill for the most part, so you can just kind of time it out right. And that's what we're going to do here. Not a big deal. And there's our left blinker. You see it. I don't know if you can see it like I showed you last time, but that's where the blinker is located. There's a car there, and there's somebody behind him. We're good to go. Let's do it. Let's rock and roll. Put our visor down. And we'll take this road down to Montverde. I think it's Montverde or something like that. It's not Mount. No U in there. We'll find out, won't we? I saw a Lake County Sheriff Impala earlier. The deputy was up here in this area. It's probably long gone now. Oh, watch for horse crossing. That's what that sign's telling us here. Good little turn here. Hidden driveway. And then as I cross over that, I make sure that we're good. And then we can go back to our speed. No trespassing. You got it, man. Truck up here. That's like an old lion. It's an old gas station sign. So it looks like that lion one. That's pretty cool looking. That's really neat indeed. Real neat indeed. Ferndale, a distinctive Lake County community, I believe is what that said. Hello, buddy. He was swerving all over the place. 45. That's alright, we're not going too terribly over the limit. This is a really neat little spot right here. I like the tree cover. Another trailer. I'm going to move over to the right whenever I see those trailers, man. I am. Ferndale Preserve. And looks like we have a fire station up ahead. that's 561A there. That's what I took down to this road before I went up to Green Mountain. That takes you over to Sugarloaf right there. See that Maserati right there? That's a nice Maserati. Holy crap. Yes, and the, what was it? The second motovlog, when we went to that camp house place in Sanford, a lot of people were like, hey, didn't you see that GTR? I'm so, like, just used to seeing GTRs. They're all over the place down here. There's a lot of nice cars down here, actually, but seeing GTRs is quite normal to me, so it doesn't even faze me anymore. I don't really classify them as like a, I don't know, like a special car so much anymore. You just get desensitized to seeing them down here. That's why I didn't really point it out much. I mean, it's a Maserati, but it was the focal point at the time. But they're all over the place down here too, those Maseratis are. There's a nice little set of roads right over here in this area. It is. Some washed out roads too, man. Very lightly colored. If memory serves correct, I think this area over here is actually pretty neat. I think there's like a lot of low-hanging trees and stuff in this community. Before we get to where we're going, Montverde. But this is the pretty side of Florida. I'm glad I can show you guys this stuff. Everywhere else is pretty flat, honestly. And blind hill here, be careful. There's a Lake County Sheriff right there. Citizens Patrol is what it said on it, so I don't know if he's shooting radar or what he's doing there. And we are getting close to this area. There's a place, there's actually a little restaurant over in this area that we have gone to before in the past. The food wasn't terrible. Wasn't bad. I got a burger. Too fast, that guy was going, says. What about us? 36. They're happy with it. I'm just gonna take this road down and around until we pretty much hit the lake, and then we go to the south is where we want to go. This road is pretty much the one that takes you all the way around it until we go through Winter Garden, I believe. Not much to see in Winter Garden. It's just a, you know, built-up community area. There's a red Corvette and a Swift driver, Cascadia. That's pretty neat. Pretty cool indeed. Ride to the right of those cracks, my lord. A lot of those. And we have a little stoplight up here. Yep, this is where I thought we were. This is the little gas station we stopped at. We took that picture a long time ago on Twitter where all three of our bikes were next to each other. It was that Sunoco right there. It's Sunoco Racing Fuel. Sponsored by Sunoco Racing Fuel. It's not sponsored, but you know what I mean. Alright. You going, buddy? He doesn't have it. He doesn't have any blinker on or anything. 25. This is actually a really neat area here too. It's like a private school or something in this area, but you'll see these signs lighten up. They flash like crazy. If you're on the right, it's usually when there's people in the crosswalk or they're getting near it. You'll see it start flashing. There. You saw them a little while ago, probably flashing, but they're not anymore. But yeah, I think it's a private school or something like that. Athletic buses entrance. Yeah, that one's flashing right there. I don't see anybody coming though. the Montverde Academy Center for something. So this is Montverde, everybody. Neat little town. But I love the suburbs. It's just crazy. It's like a stone's throw away and you're out in the country. To me, that's pretty neat. If you get tired of the downtown nonsense of Orlando, you can just ride away and here you are. And this is a pretty neat area here. This is what I wanted to show you because we're going to get to see some water as we get close to Lake Apopka here. We're just basically circling the lake. You can see the water right there on our left. That looks like a little private lake. I don't think that's Lake Apopka. That is not Lake Apopka. That's a small private lake. And then we have like a little dam or something up here we're going to be going over. And then you'll see the big lake. That was a little bit of a rough road right there, but now it's smooth. That's not so bad. Not so bad at all. Bella Colina. Yeah, a lot of these small little lakes, and then it all attaches in one spot, as you will see. Hidden driveway. Oh, this is such a cool area right here. I like it a lot. Just enjoying the beauty. This is so beautiful down here. Slow down on that one. Lots of hidden entrances and driveways. But like that's what I showed in that one vlog, you know. All these turnouts all are like covered in foliage, so you have to really just stay extra alert in these areas because it's not a matter of you know, you not seeing them, but it's hard for them to see you unless they pull up a little bit further. So we're being mindful of that. Not a huge deal. Blackberries. Oh, there's the highway. I think that's 429. Memory serves correct. That's 429. Around those potholes. That's pretty neat. It opens up like that. I'll get back in the left-hand lane, but there's just so many of these damn patches in that left side. All right. I think we're going to continue going straight here on 50. That's what it looks like to me. You guys know I'm here. Yep, that's that highway there. Pretty cool. Winter Road, it says. So I get a lot of people asking me all the time if I plan on getting a sports bike or anything like that. I've never had an interest in sports bikes, honestly. Crotch rockets don't do anything for me. I've always just wanted a cruiser. I mean, it's just in my nature, you know. I'm not a speeder. I don't ride too fast or anything like that. So I just don't have a need for a sports bike. And you just, the way you sit on them, you sit so far forward. It's so strange. I just wanted a bike that I could, you know, take for a long distance. And all I really have to do is just change the seat on this one, and it'll be much better. Because the seat right now, the default one, is just terrible for long rides. It's like you don't even want to be out for more than an hour and a half or so before that fatigue really starts to kick in on you. Oh, those old style trucks, those are so cool. The little Silverados. But this is pretty much the norm for all the roads in the Florida. We're in Florida, but in this area at least. A lot of heavy canopy there and whatnot. Beautiful day though. I am just eating this up. It's just been raining so much lately that I'm really, really enjoying this. Verde Park. Trail crossing. Oakland, that is what the town we are in right now, if you're following along on a map. Nice little park there for you to pull out, hang out there for a while. And West Orange Trail is what this area is here. Got some vehicles stopping. I believe I'm making a left here. I want to go over to Apopka Road. That's where I'm going to want to go. Watching for cars back there. My spot will be right here. Alright, how about that? 2-car plus 4 bike garage is available at Oakland Trails. Boy, this is a busy road, isn't it? I did not expect to see this many cars on here, but that's okay. Not a problem. Man. Seeing skies like that just makes me really miss flying. I've been getting tons of offers to go flying. I just need to do it. I've just been so busy doing all sorts of different things, and I've really neglected music in my life for the past, you know, year or so. And I've just been doing a lot of music stuff lately, playing piano. Ever since I got that piano, I play it like every day. You know, guitar, singing, things along that line. Those are things that I've been really trying to get back into. All right, this traffic flowed really quick, didn't it? It did. That guy's in the crosswalk, so I'm going to consider myself stopped at the stop sign here. Got a couple cars coming to the right-hand side. Some people turning here and some people not. After this truck, we're good. There's a gas station right there. All sorts of buses. Megabus.com. That's cool. Need to play some more Fern Bus on the channel, man. I haven't done that in a while, and I wanted to pick up the other scenery for it, or the DLC, just so I could see something different. But honestly, we haven't explored that much of the map to really warrant ourselves to get that. Keep that in mind. Garden in Claremont. And roadwork ahead. Fantastic. Go to the inside here. I generally just, you know, stay to the left-hand side, but like When I'm in a curve, I just kind of apex the curve a little bit. I think that's a habit I'm going to have to break eventually. But I like being able to see around my corners. 35 through here. Ooh, this is nice. Looks like they finished all this already. Oakland Nature Preserve. A beautiful area. It really is. Pink houses, man. That's one thing down here in Florida is you get a lot of houses that are just, they are so pastel, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be going through the winter park area. Either Winter Park or Winter Garden. I can never remember. They're very, very similar. The names of them are. And orange 438. But we're going to continue going straight here. That's what we're going to do. Ba-ba-ba. After you, I'm good to go. Taking a nice little scenic tour. So we saw Montverde, and now I'm pretty sure it's Winter Garden. So I think Winter Park's on the other side, or north of Orlando. Not this far west. Do not block intersections. Watch these guy here, he sees me. That one didn't give a shit. That's one of the biggest things that I just keep an eye on, you know, people making those left-hand turns. Stop here when flashing, but it does not flash. There's another fire station there. That's cool. And now we're out of the school zone. A little more chilled and relaxed on this motovlog. Last time was a little bit more intense going down that one road behind that truck. This one I wanted to make a little bit more relaxed and let you take in the scenes because this is a beautiful ride through here. Yeah, Winter Garden. That's where we're at. The city limit of Winter Garden. Winter Park's the one that I'm thinking of that's north of Orlando. Up by Altamont Springs and all that. Big tow truck there. A lot of mulch. Just smells like straight up mulch right there. Oh, there's a hearse. Look at that hearse. Oh, I wonder if it's for sale. It's like Ghostbusters and an old fire truck there. That was cool. I don't know what the hell all that was. No idea. Dangerous intersection ahead. Oh, noes. Oh, look at those trees. Those are beautiful. Oh, I can see why this is dangerous. It's blind as hell. And this dude's stopping. Give a little bit of sound there so they know I'm there. And I have my fuel lights, so I'm going to have to go to the gas station before too long. I am. Made it all the way down here into Winter Garden, and that is going to stop right there. I think there's a gas station up here before too long, hopefully. Again, going straight. I've pretty much done this entire route, this whole ride, from memory. We just did it one time, and just doing it from memory, and I remember it. We haven't gotten lost yet. I know exactly where we're at. old Land Rover Discovery in front of us. That's cool. I love the look of Land Rovers. They're cool. They're cool vehicles. Makes you just want to jump in one and go hit some sand dunes or something, you know? It really does. Got a big old truck behind us with like a scaffold or something on I'm not sure what that is exactly. BMW. Lakeview School student drop-off. Okay. Interesting. Oak Park is the name of this area right here. Yeah, we're just skimming the north side of Winter Garden. Not in the heavy, dense area. Sports complex to the right there. Not sure what that means, but check it out. We made it. There's a neat little spot here, and then we start hitting the cobblestone streets and stuff. And then we empty out into Apopka Road there. And City Hall. So this is downtown Winter Garden. And here's all that old cobblestone. How about that? That's pretty cool. Actually, we're gonna be going here. It's pretty slow right through here, so I'm gonna open my visor up. You can hear a little bit better. No bicycles, no skateboards. Boy, they don't want you doing anything down here in this town. They don't. They don't. A lot of Sunoco's. That's one gas station chain I never saw myself going to. And then when we moved down here, they're just everywhere. I'd never seen them before. And when I saw that, you know, it's like the official racing fuel of NASCAR, I was like, man, I don't know how that is, because I've literally never seen a single one of them. I haven't. There's the garden. Gypsy classical music through September 22nd. That's pretty cool. Look at this golf cart right here. Look at all that shit on it. What? Happy Halloween. This is really neat down here. Centennial Plaza. The old Coca-Cola sign there. Some barbecue. I can smell it too. It smells amazing. Railroad Museum. Yes, please. I'm going to have to do that sometime. I love railroad museums. There's a museum outside of Titusville, actually, on the north side, if you go up towards like where Kennedy is, I saw. And it's a police... It's like a police museum. That's something I definitely want to see. Definitely want to see that. Got an old caboose up here, a yellow one. Ooh, that's a nice Mustang. Shelby. That's a Shelby. I see a truck. You were there first. You can go. Yeah, look at that yellow caboose. Caboose. So downtown Winter Garden. A chassis system. Got the chassis cat on it. That is so cool. Oh, there's a Wolfgang bakery. I guess that means that they it's probably that dog food, like the upscale dog food places. It's like, we bake cakes for your dog that we'll never eat. Benny got one from that place before, and I guess they have multiple ones around Orlando. But Benny did one, and he hated it. He did not eat it. He was like, nope, I'm good on that. He was like, no, no, no. Dillard Street. Well, we got to see downtown Winter Garden, which is really neat. We were going to go to Montverde, but I forgot just how cool Winter Garden is. So that's pretty much the pinnacle of our trip today. It is. I'm going to go a little bit further down the road. If the GoPro dies, which it might, then we'll probably call it right here. But guys, thank you so much for all the support on the Motovlogs. I wanted a nice chill one, laid back, don't think too much, just ride. And that's a really cool car up there on that trailer. And I think we achieved that. So I will see you guys next time. Take care.